All right, we are headed out to the hills to go rip some dirt bikes. It's Labor Day, so I didn't want to do nothing today. Like, I guess I just feel like Labor Day is one of those lazy days, but everybody's out camping, everybody's out doing something crazy. So Nixon wanted to ride his dirt bike pretty bad, huh buddy? So we're gonna go ride dirt bikes, and we got a friend coming. Garrett, he's got a 2022 CRF450. So I think it's a 22. I don't think he would have bought a 21. So I'm pumped about that because I want to ride that thing really, really bad. So he's coming out. So we're gonna have a couple other bikes. We got the drone, we got some good stuff. So it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna get a lot of good footage. So you guys will definitely enjoy today's video. I'm a lucky guy today. I get to ride a 2022 CRF450. Only got a couple hours on it, but I'm pretty excited because this doesn't happen very often. So, this is my buddy Garrett's bike. He come out to ride with us today, and I rode it 21 a couple weeks back, and that was pretty fun, but I didn't get any footage of it, so I'm really excited to do this. But we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. Coming from an 06, this is going to be a massive change for me. Okay, so right off the bat I can tell that the bike is just super narrow. Super narrow. It's ridiculous how narrow it is. It feels much narrower than my Yamaha, but I always get a kick out of it when I'm riding fuel injected because I always forget how smooth it is and how responsive it is, and I don't have that carburetor lag or anything like that, so it's pretty fun. But I hear they're powerhouses. Oh, this bike is smooth, so smooth. So smooth. I like it a lot. And it's crazy because, like, Ken Roxon, right? 450. Quietest bike on the track. And of course, this one's got the stock silencer on it and everything, but oh, this bike is so quiet. Very weird. So, clutch engagement on it is like right there. I mean, there's not a ton of play between the clutch and you know, that friction spot right there where you have all the grab. But now this isn't in the aggressive map, and I'm not sure how to switch it, so I'm gonna try right here. I'm gonna switch it to the other map. So that's map 3, so we'll see what that does. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I forget it's electric start. How cool is that? Okay, I'm gonna have to have Garrett tell me what these are all about, but oh, that's better. That is insane. Wow, this bike is so nice. Now I'm sure he hasn't got his suspension set up yet, but it's really plush. It's kind of, it's almost springboardy, like the rebound is set up really fast right now, so I can feel that I'm bouncing around quite a bit on it. But that could be adjusted definitely. But for me being 220, I feel like the suspension is pretty good, honestly. Really good, actually. Super light. Dang, this bike is fun. Super predictable. For the 10 minutes I've been riding this, I feel like I know what this bike's gonna do, so it's kind of wild. That bike is, it's super predictable.
It's fun.
Like I just feel like I know what it's gonna do. I went to that third map, 3 maps?
Uh-huh.
That's like, it feels like my bike. It feels really, really responsive.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you're freaking Yamaha, their throttle response is just awesome.
I'm not used to it being so crisp and smooth. I mean, you get the front end up and just carry it wherever you want. Super smooth. It's a crazy nice bike. Are you done riding?
What do you think?
Taking a break for a minute?
Put some laps in, take a break, huh?
You were burning around, dude. Did you know you have a third gear? You have a third. Like that was only second. What's that? Well, he needs to know. You could go faster, but you got to learn how to shift up and down, okay? You're doing good, buddy. Have you hit that jump on this side of the hill? It's the hill, the giant hill over there.
The big tall hill.
Yeah, the east side is the jump. Have you hit that before? Oh my! I had a friend show me that the other day. Found like 3 new ones the other day.
Sweet.
But
that's the best.
It's like, I mean, you're pulling like 3rd, 4th gear up the hill, and it's just nice gradual jump. But it's the whole top right there. So, but it's super fun, super fun.
Going that way.
Yes, you're coming from the east side, and you're just jumping across. See, I mean, the high spot is where the jump is. It's super fun.
Even hit it. And the hundreds of times I've went over it.
Oh, me too.
Like riding and riding around.
I never even noticed it. Did you really? Too far forward? Is it, how many blinks?
Yeah, so see what it's on. So it's on map 3.
Okay.
You hold it down, it should blink. So that's map 1.
Okay.
So 1 blink 3 times means map 1. Hold it down again. 2 blinks 3 times means map 2, and then yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Cool.
Have
Cool.
fun.
Thank you.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Love ya.
Okay. Love you too. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, this is my second ride on the 2022, and I just took it off a couple jumps, and these jumps, and the suspension is crazy good for being stock. It's really flush on the top, and then down at the bottom it firms up pretty good. So even for me that weighs about 220 pounds, the bike handles really well. It's a powerhouse though. It's I wouldn't say that it's got too much power. I know a lot of the reviews say that it's got a lot of power, more than you would need probably, but I disagree with that. And I've been riding map 3 every time I've rode it, so by no means do I feel like you know, I need more, but it definitely doesn't have too much. It's very, very manageable. Very, very manageable. So we're gonna rip up this hill real quick because we can. Hydraulic clutch is a dream. I wish I had one. So I wish I had a new bike. I keep saying that. I wish I had a new bike. Every time I ride one of these new bikes, I'm like, what am I doing? I need to get another one. And I'm a 450 guy. I would not go back, I don't think, to a 250F. I've thought about it, but I don't think I would go back, just to the sheer fact that I'm always using a lot of the power that the 450 has on the bottom. So to go back to it, back to something smaller, would be really hard. So that's a little fun pop right there. So I do really enjoy this bike a lot though. And Garrick, if you're watching this, thanks for letting me ride it, dude. I mean, that's, you know, these bikes anymore, they're $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 depending on what brand you buy. So he's trusting me with a lot of bike here, with a lot of money, but I really appreciate it because this is good stuff for real. So, but yeah, it's super flickable too. I don't realize how heavy my YZ is until I get on one of these. Then it opens my eyes as to how ancient my bike really is, and it's ancient. Oh, it's just so predictable. You don't want to ride the dinosaur?
I was helping the kids. What do you think? You ready to get a new one?
Yeah, it's bad. Not good for me to ride one. It's not. All right, we're back home in the garage. We got all the bikes put away. Now regarding the CRF450, now I love that bike. I absolutely love that bike. It was awesome. It was a good time, and I ride an 06. I have an 06 YZ450F. I've been riding that bike for the last 3 years, and to be totally honest with you guys, I've only rode a handful of fuel injected bikes in my day, and every time I get on one, I'm just super impressed by them. Now, that bike was different in a lot of ways. The first thing I noticed is it felt small. It felt super small, like a 250F or a 125. It just seemed really small. Not 125 small, but very small, and just really flickable. My bike feels like a tank compared to that, and it really feels like a tank compared to a lot of bikes, to be honest. But I loved it. I loved that it was flickable. I love that it was small, narrow. It's just a nice tight package, and I love that. The other thing was too is I've rode some 11 and 13 Yamahas, and they are so snappy. Like the power is just like, it's right there all the time. And I feel like mine is that way too a lot, but it's more controllable. And that Honda, it was just super smooth and progressive the whole way you went. If you gave it a little bit more gas, you got a little bit more power, and you had full control over the entire power band. It was nice. So I loved that. The suspension stock was really progressive, soft on top, nice and firm on the bottom. I only rode it on the hills. I didn't ride it on a track or anything like that. So, I can't give a review based on, a whole half hour of riding a bike, really. But my first impressions are that I would not hesitate 1 second to buy that bike, not at all. And I felt right at home on it, like right at home. And I told Garrick that. I said, dude, this bike, it's so predictable. I feel like wherever I want to put it, it will go. But I would love to take it to a track and ride it. That would definitely tell me a lot more about it, definitely. But yeah, so 2022 CRF450, solid bike. After riding it for only a half hour, I would say it's definitely worth the coin. And I don't think you should go out and buy a 450 unless you are very, very familiar with the power of a 450 or have the experience, because they are a handful. That's a lot of bike. But like I said in the video earlier, I wouldn't go back to a 250F. I've really been debating on it, but after riding that bike and seeing how these new bikes have tuned the power so manageable, to make it so manageable, that I'm gonna stick with a 450. It's my bike. I feel like it fits me perfect. I'm a little bit bigger guy, so I like it. I really like it a lot. Or a 350 for sure. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this review helped the weekend warriors out there, the guys like me that just shred when you can. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And Garrick, once again, thank you for letting me ride your bike. I can't wait to rip again, buddy. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.